I reminisce about the love we had. I reminisce about the love we had. Tender moments seem to go so fast. Reminisce, reminisce. I reminisce about the love we had. I reminisce about the love we had. A love so strong it will never pass.
Love Park Connection.
Hey everybody, how you guys doing today?
Hey, you guys.
So today we are back with some more questions. Oh, he's fixing me. Hold on. Just make sure I'm clear and crisp for y'all. Anyway, so we're back with some more questions. We're only going to do 3 because last time we went over our allotted our allotted time, because I told him, I said, we just going to be on there for 15, 20 minutes. And then I kept going with questions. So we only going to do 3 questions because he likes to talk a lot. So, but before we get started, let us introduce ourselves. Welcome to Love Park Connection, where we talk about the pains and pleasures of life, love, and relationships. My name is Angela Parker.
And I'm Pierre Parker.
We are a husband and wife marriage and relationship coaching duo. We have been married for 28 years, together for over 30 years. And it's our goal to help couples communicate more, love more, and build healthy long-term relationships and marriages.
Yes.
So
let's put my stamp on
you
it.
got to put your stamp on it. So let's get started, y'all. So the first question, we're both introverts who love our alone time, but how can we make sure we don't drift apart in our relationship? So you want to start there, baby, or you want me to start?
I'll start.
Okay.
I think you guys just have to make sure that you set aside time, to spend quality time together.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with, alone time and things like that. We suggest,
Yeah.
you have that alone time. You need that alone time.
Yeah.
But, you just make sure that you guys come together and spend some quality time together. Do things together, cook together, walk together.
Exactly.
Whatever. Do things together.
And I think you also have to honor each other's alone time, because there's, again, like you said, there's nothing wrong with having that alone time. But if one person feels some type of way, and especially, well, I guess if one's an introvert and one is more of an extrovert, there's a little bit of a different dynamic there. But when you're both introverts, there might be a time where one introvert might say, look, I want my alone time. But the other one's like, well, we haven't spent a lot of time together. Or, you're always going off by yourself. So you guys have to also coordinate when you both are going to have your alone time.
Yes.
And that goes for if one's an introvert and one's an extrovert or whatever, you still have to honor that time that each person has alone and honor that and make sure that your partner knows that, look, I appreciate that you want your alone time, and let's, maybe you need to make a schedule of when you guys are going to have alone time. So everybody's on the same page. And then, like Pierre was saying, you have to balance that time together as well as apart. Nurture your connection, but while also embracing and respecting your introverted nature. So, make sure you balance that. And you'll hear me say, along with communication, you have to have balance in the relationship. That's a must. That's imperative that you have balance in your relationship.
Yes.
I think a lot of times we, especially in this country in general, we don't have enough balance. We don't have enough yin and yang in this country, and even in relationships. So
you trying to open up the warehouse?
I'm not trying to open up. No,
trying to keep that warehouse of them boxes.
No, I'm not.
You trying to get me started?
I'm not. Honestly, I'm not. So anyway. So hopefully that answers answers some of your question, or answers your question. Just honor your needs for alone time, create intentional moments of connection, and communicate openly, discuss your alone time needs and how they impact your relationship, and balance that time apart with some togetherness.
Yes.
Okay. You want to read the second one, baby?
You don't. Oh, I gotta pull out the peepers.
Oh god. Oh god.
The peepers. All right. Question number 2. My partner and I have very different sleeping schedules. How do we stay connected when our days barely overlap?
Oh, okay.
Okay, you want to take that one?
So yes and no, we have different sleeping schedules, especially because he's off from work right now, but especially when he works, because he has to be up at 3 a.m. To get to work for 4. So for me, I had to learn to be flexible because I like to go to bed early. If I could be in bed by 7 every night, I'm good. So I had to. So
6,
I like my
5,
sleep.
6.
That's because I don't sleep throughout the night. I
Mhm.
wake, I'm a light sleeper now, but I had to learn to be flexible regarding his sleep schedule. And he's also a night owl. He could be up in the studio for hours on end. So I had to learn to be flexible about, my sleep time,
Mhm.
being realistic, like, do I really need to go to bed at 6, or can I stay up a little later and spend time with him?
Mhm.
Also getting him to understand that, hey, you can't be in the studio until 9, 10 o'clock, and then come in and go to bed, especially because you're only getting 5 hours of sleep. And I'm real big on health and wellness, and sleep is a very important part of health and wellness.
Yep.
So we had to learn to work with each other's sleep schedule, him being a night owl and me being more of a day person.
Mhm.
We had to make sure that we were flexible. And I had to adjust, and he had to adjust his routine in order for us to spend some quality time together.
Yeah.
And I also had to realize, and I think he's realizing now as he's getting older, that he does need his sleep. He's so much
Oh, yeah.
better. He'll
Oh,
come
yeah.
in from the studio. I don't even have to call him no more. I used to text him, it's bedtime. It is 9 o'clock and you got to be up in 5 hours.
Mhm.
So, but he's getting better now. He'll come in without me even having to text him.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I try to say, let me go on. Let me cut this off and let me go in and spend a little bit of time before I pass out
Before you pass out.
with you. So
So
yeah.
anything else? There's also, you got to maximize the shared time. Create small rituals that fit
Mhm.
into both your schedules.
Yeah.
For instance, breakfast together, late night snacks, if that's what you like to do, and
Mhm.
even leaving notes. So if that person is up early and out the house early, leave a little note,
Mhm.
that there's a connect, so there's a connection still there.
Yeah. Even though text, early
Yep.
morning text or something
Early
like that.
morning text. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then you got to prioritize your connection by finding creative ways to maintain that connection and that bond despite your differing schedules.
Mhm.
So it is going to take, it's going to take, like anything in a relationship, it's going to take effort, it's going to take commitment. And it's just, things that you have to do if you want to maintain that closeness and that connection with your partner.
Yep.
Anything you want to add to that?
You said it all.
Okay, cool.
You said it all.
And number 3.
Number 3.
How do we keep our relationship thriving when we're both so focused on our careers? Well, since that was never really our problem. um,
Oh, that's an interesting one. Let's see.
so you need to view your relationship as a team effort.
Mm-hmm.
You guys aren't solo. Yes, you're still individuals. Yes, you still have your own autonomy, but you are still a team. So you need to support each other's professional goals,
Mm-hmm.
or, even if you're someone who has their own business or trying to build their own business, you need to respect those goals
Mm-hmm.
while making time for your partner. So again, there's that balance. Yes, you can focus on your career goals, your professional goals, but you also have to remember that you do have someone that you're in a relationship with, and that person needs your time. Your partner needs your time to also build and maintain that connection.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I would say also, depending on what your career is, you know, maybe it's something that you can also involve, your partner just to try to get their opinion.
Mhm.
I mean, I do it sometimes. Well, it don't work that well with her,
It
but
does.
I try to involve her in some of the stuff. Like I'll be working on a song or something like that, and I'll have the music. And I'll be like, "Babe, check this out. How you like this here?" And then she'll listen to it, and she goes, "That's nice.
It is
That's
nice.
nice."
See, but he wants okay. In my defense, I know we're not even going off it, but in my defense, he wants to show me every step of the way because there's
Yeah,
steps
the
and
steps.
there's layers to creating a song. And my thing is, show me the song when it's finished.
See you on here.
You just
Yeah.
showing me the music and then showing me the lyrics and then
Mhm.
showing me how you're producing it and showing me every step of the way. I just want to hear the finished product. And
See,
then I can
but see,
say,
some people want to see that progress.
but you
So
know me, after 30
I know,
years,
I
you
know.
know that
So
I want to
that's
see the whole product. When you finish with the whole song, then let
mhm.
me listen to it.
Yeah, that's nice.
And I probably will say that's nice,
Mhm.
but anyway, yes, he does involve me and, just as
Yeah.
I involve him on the things that I'm doing
Yes.
in my business. And
Yeah.
he kind of does the same thing. He's like, okay, babe, that sounds good.
Mhm.
But I know he supports me and he knows I support him,
Yeah.
but after, I shouldn't say but after 30 years,
Mhm.
you know, it's like, okay.
It's like this. That's nice. That's nice. I like it.
See what I think what he wants. And even if I did, well, this needs to be changed and I don't like the vocals there and that's a little pitchy and
Mhm.
he'd be like, but so I
I'll be
say
like, hold
that's
on,
nice.
hold on. I didn't need that much of an opinion.
Exactly,
No, see,
exactly. So I tell him that's nice. Unless it's really boo-boo, it's nice. Anyway,
yes.
so
So,
oh,
so
I'm sorry,
that's.
go
I'm
ahead.
sorry. So that's basically it. You can involve them if it's a career that you guys are doing to where you can involve them and possibly get their opinion on things like
Mhm.
that. Then make them a part. Try to make them a part of it.
Exactly.
You know.
That makes sense.
So
Schedule regular check-ins. You need to discuss how, like he's saying, how work is going, how it's
mhm.
impacting your relationship,
Yeah.
and what are some of the adjustments that might be needed. You might need to, instead of working 80 hours a week, you might need to cut it down to 70 hours a week in order to spend some time with your partner. Again, it's about nourishing and connecting to your partner
Yeah.
throughout all the stages of your professional career.
Yeah.
Okay?
And sometimes the crazy thing is sometimes we can get so caught up in our careers that sometimes it takes our partner to make us understand that, yeah, I don't need to spend this much time on it.
Right.
I can
Right.
cut here and let me go spend some time over there.
Right.
Sometimes it takes them to to let you see, why are you spending this much time on that? Maybe, you know,
Right.
maybe
Because
they
there's
need different insights on things. But go
right.
ahead.
Because there's always ways to I think sometimes we get so focused on our careers or our
Mhm,
business, and while we know there are ways to cut corners or make things more efficient,
mhm,
we figure we have to do everything ourselves, and nobody else can do it as great as we can.
mhm.
Even in your professional career, if you're working for a company, you figure that no one else can help me, only I can do this.
Mhm.
And then realistically, there's always someone that's going to be better than you,
Yeah.
and you need to tap into that person's skills and
Mhm.
skill sets in order to take some of that stuff off your own plate,
Yeah.
and then that leaves you more time with your partner. It's building
Exactly.
that quality time. So prioritize quality over quantity. So make the time you do share with your partner meaningful, and
Yes.
do many getaways, something that's distraction free for the moments,
Mhm,
something that's just about you two.
mhm.
It's not about, maybe even sometimes don't even talk about work, don't
No.
talk about what you're doing, your endeavors, just go out and spend time and be mindful of the time that you're spending with your partner. Be in that moment,
Mm-hmm.
not worried about what you got to do tomorrow when you get home and all the
Yep.
stuff you got to still finish.
Because it's gonna be there.
It's going to be there,
It's
and
gonna be there.
you're wasting precious time with your partner if you're worried about what you need to do when you get home or what you need to do on Monday.
Yep.
Okay. And then celebrate the milestones. If you have some achievements that you've accomplished, some goals that you've accomplished, share that with your partner and celebrate those moments.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And last but not least, you need to treat your relationship as essential. Ensure your relationship remains a priority.
Yeah.
Period. End of story. Yes, your career, yes, your business is important, but is that a priority?
Mm-hmm.
And if it is, then maybe y'all have some underlining things you need to discuss.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Anything else you want to add
I think
before we
that's
get?
it.
Ooh, look at
I think we hit
I did
hit
it.
right on.
We
here.
hit,
That's
see?
it. 15 minutes. 15
15 minutes. All right, y'all. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. When you guys subscribe to our channel, you help us build this channel. You help us help other couples.
Yep.
So please remember, like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And we will see you guys again next week.
And comment.
Oh, yeah, comment. Yeah, if you guys have any, we'd love to get questions. If you guys have any comments, or if any of these topics, any of these questions resonated with you guys, and there's something that you do in your own relationship pertaining to any one of these issues or any issue, how do you guys resolve certain things in your relationship? Comment, leave us that information. We'd love to hear it.
Yeah,
you know,
definitely.
All right, y'all. Thank you again for joining us. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.